Heart Studios. I'm back in our video, and today is episode 7 of building the Death Star 2 in Lego. At least that's what I think it is. I keep screwing up the episode titles. Whatever is on the title of the video is the correct one. I'm saying the wrong one, but this is hopefully the correct one. But we have lots of progress done, and sorry this is on a Sunday and not a Saturday because of how much progress I got done. So obviously the big thing over here is the waterfront area. As you can see, we have so much just work done and everything. We have the 2 panels that go onto the side done. I didn't even think I showed this last week, but this is what the inside of it looks like. I just have a bunch of pillar at cross pieces because they're just useful and strong. So this is the one side. You know, it's not accurate because you don't really see the back of this, but I did what I could. I think this turned out really well. Of course, I think I showed this last week, but instead I ended up actually, you know, putting greebling everywhere, and I think it looks really good. There's just a bunch of weird pieces like this binocular piece, some Technic pieces, and I think it just looks really amazing. This panel here looks like part of the Millennium Falcon, except it's in different colors. But basically what I have done here is I have this wall done area, so it's not 100% done, but this is gonna pretty much go here. I just need to figure out how to attach it. That stand broke, but anyways, we're gonna have to put like a bunch of stuff sticking out because obviously it's still half built and everything. But also I did split the panel in half. I don't know if I showed that last week or not. I completely forget it. Today every day is blending into each other with the quarantine situation, but anyways, I have that patched up, so that looks really good. Over here we have the final panels done, and this is just looking great. Over here, I do want to cover this up. Maybe I'll see what I could do. These panels keep falling off like every day, so I have to put them back, and they're being put back in like a different position. Like they're still like, this is still being straight and everything. This is still looking, they're still like the right puzzle pieces, you know, but they're just a little different. Like this maybe is a couple centimeters off or something. But over here, pretty much the same. And then if we see it go in here, I added a few more studs as I'm slowly finding these, but I think I'm down to like the last stud. Like all the other, oh crap, I dropped that. All the other studs that I still have are either important to a mock, or I just need it, or I just can't find them. But the throne room, that will be worked on and maybe done by next week. I'm not too sure. I'm thinking that by Easter this is going to be done, so that's looking great. These pieces though, I have to big shout out to you see, it's like the brick. It's like the brick with the 4 studs on the side. Those things are amazing. Like whoever created these are absolutely genius. You could just stack them up and they'll still connect to the sides. They're just absolutely great. Obviously I have like 2 here, and then I have 3 in there to hold the bottom. But this thing is strong, and there's only 5 of them. So that's the shout out to those pieces. They're just absolutely helpful. And then over here on the top here, we have the brick. It's like a brick. I don't know what I didn't really know what to do with that. I didn't want to have the top plated off because everything else will be, you know, brick built. So that's looking really nice. This is the Babu Frick room, and I had to cover this up because if you'd see the yellow if you were just down here, and so I had to get, you can't really see it, but I had like this cockpit piece or whatever in back, and it gives a perception of depth. You'll see it probably in the finale. And then I had I know you could see that little smidge of red, but there's like the big octagon piece, so that's helpful. And then I have the tiles. I just need to find, I don't know where the 4th one is. I still need to find that. If I could use it at all, it might be in like a mock that I need. But oh wait, no, there's the 4th tile. But anyways, I have 3 of these. These things are huge. I had 3, and hopefully it's gonna go, there's gonna be 1 here, and maybe 1 right here. And basically what's gonna do is it's gonna cover up all the extra stuff. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do. So this is supposed to be a window, at least the center of the window for the throne room. I have no idea what to do with that. I'm gonna figure it out. But we have Kylo Ren over here. I realized that I had the wrong Kylo Ren. He never had his helmet on fighting Rey, so I have the Last Jedi one here just because basically the same thing without the helmet. I'll just do another look at this. So if we remove these figures, all that I can there's a picture that I based it off of, and it's just looking absolutely great. I'm absolutely loving this. This is one of my favorite parts about this, just because of how it was built. You could probably see it's like the studs on the side. Sorry, I'm doing this one hand right now, and so that's how it works. I'm just gonna put that back on there. But I'm really liking all the little details I have down over here. We have some water. I need to find more of these. I know I have tons of these, but I need to find them because the water is going to look great, because technically if water were to go on here, it would, you know, be still be on there. But I am starting to run out of these tiles, but I definitely have enough to finish up this little area here. And then this is supposed to be a destroyed part. Like the bridge is supposed to like be kind of collapsed right here, so I have to figure out how to smooth that connection in with this area right here. So I'm gonna figure that out. I think I could do a decent job in terms of, you know, having something destroyed, but I am running out of detailed pieces, and unfortunately Lego so I use Lego Shop at Home, Pick a Brick. Pretty soon I'm going to start using Bricklink once I, you know, figure it out. But so that's down obviously due to the virus, which I can't say or else this video will be demonetized, but it's not like I make money off of it anyways yet. But yeah, so unfortunately I can't order pieces, but that was not my intention. I just wanted to order pieces after that to remind myself, oh yeah, by the way, you're running low on the grill pieces, or running low on tiles or something like that, so I know that next time I have to build a MOC that uses a lot of gray. This is probably going to be the most amount of gray I'm ever going to need in a MOC as of now, because I still have a lot of gray. I still have like a lot of dark gray that's used on my Hogwarts. I still have a lot of light bluish gray that is used on my Falcon and my other Star Wars vehicle, which I'm not going to say yet. I've made a video in the past, it's just updated, but this however is actually attached. It's loosely attached because I mean, just in case something breaks or something gets stuck under there, I could just pull it out and take the piece out or something. But over here I got the turret stationary that's looking fine. I've had this done forever, and then I put this Technic pin in here because there's kind of like a gap and it didn't look that good, and I think it looked a lot better with the Technic piece in there. So I have a bunch of these in case I lose them accidentally, but they are looking absolutely fine right now. I do have a lot of these pieces just left over, so I'm using them a lot throughout the MOC, and this is just looking amazing. Like, every time I look at this, I just feel so relieved, because I was so nervous going to this MOC, because I knew that building the Death Star is something enormous, and then the scale of this is thrown off compared to this. This is a completely different scale. So, say, we need some example. So say this grill piece was a Star Destroyer. That's the scale that I'm dealing with. And then this is just a panel of the Death Star. That's how big it is. So, and the way it still looks absolutely gorgeous every time that, you know, you compare this half and that. So also this is extremely heavy. This is fully, like, under here, this is full brick, like full on brick. It's extremely heavy. I would say this part's about 10 pounds. This part is about 3 or so. But yeah, the one thing I am also running into a problem is figuring out how to do the water here. Now, I definitely not sure if I have enough of these 1x2s to finish up this area, but I'm gonna figure it out. If not, I'm gonna use the there's like the window pieces. I'm gonna use those, and I think it'll look fine. I'm not too sure. You're not really gonna see it that much anyways, because think about it, if that's going to be like that, you're only going to see a sliver of it at a time, so it's not that big of a deal if it's not fully flushed out. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I should have, next time I'm gonna, so I don't know what the next MOC is going to be. I know what the next MOC is going to be after this, and it's going to be from the Rise of Skywalker as well. But I'm not gonna do any part orders for it at all, because I know I have all the parts that I need for it and all the minifigures. There's only 2 minifigures needed, unless to do like an Easter egg somewhere. But it's gonna involve waters, but I know that there's not that much water in that scene, so you probably can guess it. It's probably one of my favorite scenes of all of Star Wars, because it's just so beautiful. But anyways, that is it for this video, guys. Hope you guys all enjoyed, and I'll see you next video. Goodbye.